These are the NBL Fantasy Player Previews with the Basketball Blokes.
No, God! No, God, please, no! 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 No!
Don't y'all enjoy a good old schedule reshuffle? It's my absolute favourite thing about being a fantasy coach. Anyway, the silver lining here is that we get a chance to consider some players we weren't previously considering. And ladies and gentlemen, enter the New Zealand Breakers and Peyton Siva. This guy is fast, he's got an explosive first step, and an effective crossover, and he has a fast shooting release for someone whose strength is from behind the arc. Now, he was drafted by Detroit in the 2013 NBA draft out of Louisville. He played 9 minutes per game over 24 games in the NBA during the 2013-14 season, 10 games with Detroit's G League affiliate Fort Wayne, and then played the full 2014-15 G League season with the Erie Bay Hawks, where he went on to average a modest 13.5 points, 3 rebounds, and 6.6 assists over 38 games. Now, interestingly, Siva played his freshman year at Louisville with former Breakers import Edgar Souza. The Siv spent the past 5 years in Europe, most recently averaging 10 points, 2 boards, 5 assists, and a steal a game. Now, New Zealand, they've got a little bit of a logjam where their roster is very guard heavy, so it'll be interesting to see how the minutes pan out for the Siv. Himself, McDowell White, Jeremiah Martin, the Bullfrog, and Hugo Besson. They won't only be fighting for minutes, but also starting positions, with all 4 being capable starters at the 1 and 2 spot, which realistically is a good problem to have for the Breakers. However, more recently, upon listening to the Huddle podcast, our understanding is that Siva and Besson, they'll see the starting roles, while the Bullfrog and McDowell White will be coming off the bench. I see Siva certainly being the better guard on this Breakers roster and the most fantasy relevant by far, and with back-to-back doubles in round 2 and 3, I think he's definitely one that we'll all be considering. Let's just hope the Blitz this upcoming weekend, it's finally here, that it can actually provide more answers than questions, so we can actually lock in some of these guys heading into round 1 with confidence.
Check out our website over at basketballblokes.com, which is your home for all things NBL Fantasy. All of our social media links are there for you to follow, as well as a range of fantasy resources. Our rolling rosters include price estimates for the upcoming fantasy season. We also have an archive of player averages from prior seasons, including game logs from the 2019 season to help you with your research. In fact, we've already posted some preseason articles for the upcoming season, and during the season, our schedulizer was our most used page, including by last season's overall winner. Our podcasts can be found on most platforms, but you can also find them in one spot on the website. If you want to be part of our NBL fantasy loving community, support us over at our Patreon page via the link in the website.